Hi, my name's Rachel Galgan, and my discourse community is the community of substance abuse counselors. Now, substance abuse counselors is a specialty, and it is linked to the to psychologists, and psychiatrists, the American Psychological Association. Um, it involves therapists as well as medical professionals. So I interviewed a friend of mine who I went to school with, and she's a substance abuse counselor and now in a master's program for marriage family therapist. She is working as an intern therapist. And one of the things that she said about communication in this field is that medical terminology is very important to understand. It's important to understand and to read. So when a counselor gets medical records from a physician or a psychiatrist, the counselor needs to be able to understand what the diagnosis are, what medications they're taking, how they're taking it, and it's written a certain way. So that's a big deal, because even though counselors don't prescribe any medications and don't diagnose, they still have to be able to understand where their client is at so they can meet their client where the client is at and understand what theories need to be applied when counseling. So workshops and conferences are the most effective way for communicating in my discourse community, because there's always new theories coming into the field that people are practicing, new medications, new substances that people are using, and the effects on the body and mind can be death. So seminars and conferences and workshops are what keep people networking. PowerPoint presentations are usually what are used. One of the things that my discourse community focus on are statistics, national statistics for substance abuse, ER admissions, treatment admissions, and a whole lot of other statistics. So we have to be able to understand the graphs and charts, understand some of the sociology that goes with it. Another thing that my friend pointed out is that dual diagnosis is happening more and more with substance abuse diagnosis. So dual diagnosis is out of counselor's scope of practice for counseling, and except for when it has to do with substance abuse counseling. So usually what would happen is the substance abuse counselor would be interacting with the psychiatrist or the therapist or psychologist for counseling treatment plans. So understanding the diagnosis and how to even say it and what it means is a big deal too. So I'm learning a lot about the discourse community and how furthering my education is going to help me be a better counselor. And I think I will take an additional medical terminology class to enhance my knowledge already. So to wrap it up, on my reflection is that the communication from counselors to other counselors is usually through workshops and conferences. workshops are usually more hands-on, and the conferences are usually larger with a lot of PowerPoint and statistics. All right, thank you.